Good evening and welcome to the podcast of Resin Life UK. I am your boy Harry. We're just starting off with the WWE NXT this past Tuesday, just gone yesterday. We started off with Ava, the GM of NXT, announcing all the matches that will be taking place in the next 2 weeks in Chicago on the 1st of October. Roxanne Perez will be defending her NXT Championship against Julia. That would be a good match. I can't wait for that as well. As I said, I think Roxanne Perez is one of the next big stars in the roster, not just for the NXT, but I think for the actual women wrestlers as well. We will be seeing Ethan Page. If that's like a full stop, not like a question mark at the end of this podcast. But that's against Trick Williams, Wesley, against his former tag team Zachary Wentz in a street fight. As you've seen, Wesley attacking Miguel. As you see, I'm not going to fast forward it, but as you saw it in the middle of the show of NXT, you see Zachary replaying about footage why they didn't take place in a tag team match, and you see Wesley attacking Miguel outside his car and slamming the car door. And obviously, could be his head, could be his waist, we don't know, but he was slamming the car door and constantly at him. And we will be seeing CM Punk in Chicago too, his hometown. And as I've seen on the adverts of the NXT, we will be seeing for the first time in ever Randy Orton in an NXT ring for the first time in history. While this was happening, we saw Trick Williams and Ethan Page in the ring to sign a contract. We just had them two just constantly just trash talking about the past and how Trick was saying how Ethan Page didn't deserve the title, and he never earned it. He cheated throughout the whole match, and Ethan Page did say that in his own words that he deserved it and he did earn the title. But after that, we had the Ethan Page razor edge powerbomb Trick Williams through a table, and Ava stopped and paused and think, what the hell happened? Like, it was like extreme. Like, it is going to be a good match. If it happens, it's going to be good. And then we had after that happened, we had advert, and we saw the WWE Network advert, and I saw AJ Styles. Like, come on, like, out of all people, he did it like that, and he did it phenomenal. And like, are we gonna see AJ Styles return? Like, are we gonna see him Bad Blood? We don't know. I can see that happening, man. He's meant to be retiring because he's saying he wants to spend time with his family and all that stuff. But I think that geezer's still got definitely a lot in him. But AJ Styles is going to be class if I see him return back. Oh my god. After that, we saw Tony and Diano with the family against Hammerstone, the TNA wrestler Hammerstone, and Tony was just getting tossed and turned the whole entire match, and we then saw Tony literally decide to walk out the ring, and the referee counted all the way to 10 and took the loss. But the thing is Like, what I want to know is what's on Tony's mind right now. Like, has he had enough of NXT? Has he had enough of the family? Like, what I want to know is why does he keep like being disturbed and all distracted all the time, and I just want to know what's happening with him, what's on his mind, why does he keep doing it? But after that happened, we had another advert, and on that advert we have a new pay-per-view. As people probably be seen on social media, we have a new pay-per-view of it's near Christmas, by the way. It's Saturday the 14th of December in Long Island, New York. We'll be having an oldie called Saturday Night Main Event. Then I think that would be classed. I think that would be great to see. Then in the middle of the show, we had a special guest, a massive guest. And who was it? None other but CM Punk. And it was just great seeing him in the NXT. And it was just, mate, do you know what? Just the atmosphere for people singing his song and doing his clobber time. And I tell you what, he's just great to see in NXT. Like, when I used to love seeing him in ECW. And it's different when you see him in WWE and when you see him in little arenas, because we're like, not so ECW was tiny, but it wasn't as large as it is in WWE, and it was just great to see CM Punk back into something like that. And he was on the mic, obviously, talking about the next coming thing with Hell in a Cell and all that stuff and all the future ahead and that. And Roxanne Perez come out, took the mic, started trash talking about him, about is this still going to be the last time you're going to be you're only just visiting the 1st of October just because you've got your last moments in Chicago, because you will be probably in a wheelchair after the Hell in a Cell match with Drew McIntyre. And Julia comes out, didn't say really anything, comes in the ring and goes face to face with Roxanne Perez, and when she turns around, Roxanne Perez was about to hit Julia with the belt, and CM Punk obviously stopped it. Like, he was like, no, like, he's not gonna have that. And it was just the look that Roxanne was just giving CM Punk, and he was just like, we can't just do that, let's hit people off that. But after that, we had a few little matches now and then. We had like little tag team matches and women matches, like little minor just process. But the main thing that at the end of the show, we had Ethan Page and Trick Williams, and they were doing the contract signing. They actually, after getting hit by the table, like slammed on the table, they still did the contract signing. And the contract signing did happen. So in 2 weeks' time in Chicago, he will be fighting. Ethan Page will be defending his title against Trick Williams. But then massive thing comes out. Who was it again? CM Punk. And I tell you what, he goes on the mic and he said this was the match that he was going to be looking forward for. A very good match to be in NXT. He's going to be looking forward for this one here. And he announced a little spicy announcement he wanted to do. And he goes, why don't we spice it out and have a and they was like chanting special guest referee, and he goes, you know what, why don't we do a special guest referee? And CM Punk obviously said, I'm gonna be the special guest referee between you two. And he goes, well, as this announcement that I'm the referee and it's on my call, basically you two could fight now if you wanted to. And they both just basically hammer each other, just constantly hammer each other. And you just see CM Punk just loving it. He's just smiling constantly, just can't wait for this match to happen. And the security guards got involved, broke up the fight between them two, and they're just like literally like pit bulls. They're just both just facing each other, just literally with anger. And you had CM Punk just smiling, just loving it, and he just can't wait. He just can't wait to see what happens. So guys, that's what's going to be up in 2 weeks' time. So it'll be Trick Williams and Ethan Page for the NXT title, and the special guest referee will be none other but CM Punk, and that's going to be a good match in 2 weeks' time in Chicago. And then you got Zachary versus Wesley in a street fight, Julia versus Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's title, and that's the matches so far. But we've also got, they announced already, but in Vancouver they're going to be having War Games, and that's the end of the month of November, which I'll be probably going, but I'm going in London that time for it because I can't watch it live. Like, I watch it at home, but I thought, why not watch it live in like a pub? It'd be pretty lively. But yeah, guys, other than that, we had just a few matches, Bad Blood, and all that stuff. But yeah, just looking forward for the next announcement, and hope to see you all lot soon. And I will be doing more podcasts, but as I'm just doing partly at the moment because I'm just beginning. So hope to see you all soon, and all the best. I'll have a lovely week, guys. See you later. Bye.